is going on, y'all? Okay. All right. It is officially Talk to Me Tuesday. Sorry, it is late. I did do a collective survey. For some reason, y'all actually like me to go on a little bit later. I guess it's so you all are actually wind down and have time to listen, so you're not trying to listen at work or whatever it is that you all are doing. I just appreciate the fact that you all consider me enough to try to include me in your day if you know that I'm going to be going live. So that makes me feel good. Hey, Britt. It is Tuesday. I told you. It's Tuesday. So y'all better be ready. Y'all better have y'all's questions or whatever it is y'all be doing on Tuesdays. I don't know whether y'all be having questions or whatever the case is. Y'all know I'm never prepared. I've had my bags out all day. I've been doing readings. It feels like left and right today. So, just gonna roll with what I got. The point of Talk to Me Tuesdays is so that y'all talk to me. What's up?
I accidentally put sky shoe on and it fits perfectly. What size shoe do I wear?
I don't know what's going on with you. It's like traveling of the Yaya sister pants. Maybe it's the Yaya sister shoes. I don't know how it works.
I just put it fits better than my damn shoe. And it's 2 sizes smaller.
You said your days are running together? Usually you don't feel good, they do, because you're so worried about making sure you feel better. Nobody's worried about what day it is. I just know today's today, I still don't feel good. Brittany, do you remember your dream from the other night? Somebody's asking me to ask you, do you remember your dream? Apparently you've seen people in your dream that aren't here. They were telling you things. Somebody's asking if you remember those. You might want to write down what was said to you. If you remember the dream, write it down. The messages in there, they're helpful. You all know if you don't talk, then I just channel energy for the collective, and then I get off of here, and then y'all be mad that y'all missed the Talk to Me Tuesdays. It's like I didn't even get to get a reading. But you can't show up and be the first person to say, hey. You can't be scared to be the first person to say, hey, go ahead and pull cards for me. Don't wait on somebody else to say it, because then that's how you get lost in the traffic. It's weird to be on somebody's live and also not make yourself known, because it's at least 2 or 3 people on their shows. I was about to say, it's weird to be on somebody's live and not make yourself known. So now there's 3, but there's even more than that. There's at least 7. So you all have to talk to me in order for me to talk to y'all. That's how the Talk to Me Tuesdays work. It makes everybody happy. See the serendipity card? Makes everybody happy. I do my job. Y'all get y'all's message. You know, let's not change what's, She's funny. Brittany's trying to be cute. Damn, girl, I didn't know Nike made dresses. Brittany's trying to be cute. Yeah, it was a trip. You all feel free to ask about anything. We're taking love, relationship, life, whatever you want to call it, self, parenting, leaving people, even if you want to, some of y'all trying to leave somebody, trying to figure out what's got you staying where you're staying. But if y'all don't ask questions, then I just pull energy for the collective and then I keep it pushing. So I know you didn't talk to me. I meant to call you today, but I literally went from having one reading to having like 4 or 5. And that's another reason why the live is so late. But apparently people like me to do the lives really late. Mm-hmm. And D, we gonna have to do something. I know me and you ain't really thinking about it, but we gotta really think about this hair thing because I want to take this hair down. Like I wanted to take it down earlier today and then didn't because I don't have nothing to do to my hair yet. And thinking about what I want to do to my hair sends me into freaking panic mode and I forget to breathe because it's 1,000 hairstyles that I can try. And I don't know what kind of hair to get. I was going to try to trust one of these websites and just kind of like order something, and then I got scared that I might do the wrong thing, so I don't know. I was trying to listen to folks' heart. Pull your cards. No, she didn't call me Danielle. Brittany, why do you keep trying to get people to see where you're going? Somebody keeps saying you need to learn how to move a little bit more quietly. You keep trying to get people to see where you're going. Like, I'm about to be doing this, or I'm going to this, and that. And it's like, you think you get further by telling people because you thinking like, if I tell people, then people is going to be supporting me. But your cards show up like this. The community is in reverse, and the out to sea is in the reverse. Go the distance is far. But they would rather watch you fail than watch you go. So stop telling people what you're going to be doing and then just let them see you do it, because people aren't cheering you on like you say. You've got you keep telling people look, co-create at the bottom. You keep telling your plans keep falling on deaf ears because you're talking to people who don't have dreams, hopes, aspirations, anything new. And then when they are saying it, they're normally just speaking on somebody else's plan. It's like, yeah, I was going to get into real estate. And it's like, I've never heard you talk about houses or anything before. You're like talking to people who don't know, not even just they don't know, not even just how to listen to you. They don't even know how to listen to themselves. So it's like, meeting new people is what it feels like. Yeah. Meeting new folks. So that way you jump out of the old cycles. That's what it looks like. Both of your dads, is what is being said. Both of your dads keep saying, stop telling your smart plans to dumb people. You got really smart plans. You just keep telling them to really dumb people. It doesn't work that way. Like with you being sick and like you're just hanging out and you're bouncing ideas. You're bouncing like these last couple of days. They said you told a lot of people a lot of things. Don't tell them your business like that. When you tell people your business and if they feel like you taking too long to make it happen, they try to make it happen and you feel like you got stolen from. So be careful who you're giving your ideas to, Britt. Because they'll try to pull it off and it won't be like yours. And then when you do it, they'll be like, that was something like what she was doing. Yeah, but you're so kind that you won't say she stole or he stole my idea. It's like Sky. Someone stole my purse. But you're saying it so calmly that nobody knows that you're outraged to buy it. So be careful who you're talking to. Y'all are just ridiculous. Brittany, somebody's saying you gotta start. Somebody is saying do what I said to do. The job that you take, make sure that it gives you the opportunity to do the job that you want. If that makes any sense. The job that you're taking, make sure that it gives you the flexibility, the time to do the job that you want to do. Otherwise, that's the only way for you to be happy. Otherwise, everything goes right back to hell. I told you, we're not just taking jobs. We're not just taking positions. We're not just doing any of that stuff. If we're doing any of those things, if we're taking a job, it means that it's helping me get to my next thing. I'm not just doing something just to bring this in. No, 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 no. I got real things that I want to big up and bring in. Be worried about those things. Just be careful who you're telling them to. Hey, Alicia. How have you been? Tell the truth. You're telling the truth. You said you're still working. It's not exactly where you want to be. You got the clean it up card in reverse. So it's like, I'm still working. It's not totally good, but it's not totally bad. So that's good. I'll take that. You feel like you went backwards, but you didn't. Not as much as you think you did, Alicia. You took like a step back, not 3 or 4. It's like you let something push you to the, because you got to come to the edge. You let something push you and then you had to dial yourself back. Don't be mad about that. You let something push you back to this conflict and chaos. Don't be upset about that. It's still lessons to be learned, and I'm still learning mine too. I literally just told my sister that I fail the same lesson every 2 weeks. It comes like clockwork in the form of my father, and I fail every 2 weeks. So don't feel bad that you still have triggers. Just be happy that you're actually able to identify them, so that way you're not got the building blocks in the reverse, Alicia. So that way you're not building on unstable foundations. So if you're building, at least you know for a fact that like, oh, I still got some work to do there. That's a soft spot. So you know that you're still got to go back to the drawing board. You got the thinking and the upright. So it's like, I'm still really working on things, which is a really good thing. So that's awesome. I'm very happy since I don't really hear from you all anymore. It's very good to know that you're still doing all the good things. You know what's funny? Had I known, look, and I almost called y'all because for real, truth be told, Alicia, I'm gonna tell you the truth. My mom and her and my uncle and them was literally just up in Chicago, like a week or 2 ago, for one of my cousin's birthday parties, and I started to just slide up there with them, see what y'all was doing, and then slide my ass on back, because I would have took their car and still met y'all, even if it was another hour or 2 away. I still would have came to meet y'all. I should have, and then I didn't. Yeah, no, you don't fail every day. You're not failing every day. You get down on yourself. That doesn't mean that you fail. Just because you think you're failing doesn't mean that you're actually failing. Rubia, if you haven't been to visit your grandma, you might want to go do that. Apparently, she's playing heavy on people in your family's heads. I don't know why, but if you haven't been to go see her, you might want to go see her. She's pulling for people's attention and or affection or what have you. But she keeps saying that nobody comes to see her like they should. So, yes. I know, I'm gonna have to figure something out. I'll probably rent a car and like me and the kids will probably come, or maybe I'll rent a car and me and my cousin Brittany and my newfound really good best friend Deanna will probably have to ride and make like a little girl trip. Ride to Chicago, especially since the weather is getting nice. Have some really good food, hang out, dance a little bit, take some shots, and then come back. Just kick it for the weekend. Nobody's asking anything. This is not how Talk to Me Tuesdays work. It's like, y'all show up on Tuesdays for me to talk to y'all, and that's not how Talk to Me Tuesdays work. Y'all supposed to be talking to me. it's like most of y'all didn't even say. I have been. What's wrong with him?
April's back.
April.
Where's that?
Captain done brought her ass back.
April.
I can't even. Leave me alone, y'all, because I gotta get this finished.
Right.
Will you give me another beer?
Yeah. She better not do murder stuff.
I'm sorry, my daughters keep we're obsessed with Grey's Anatomy, so we don't know what Shonda's trying to do. It looked like this season or the next one might be the last season, and she's trying to introduce the B team. She got so many people coming back right now because I don't know, the show got my head freaking spinning, especially since, oh man, I can't even say it because Brittany's whack ass ain't even watched none of Grey's. Brittany, you need to get your shit together because you ain't watched none of Grey's and I can't even tell you what's going on.
Okay, so Loretta had these sweet tart jelly beans, right?
People act like I'm not doing none of this stuff. Okay, go ahead.
I forgot, but it was done by now.
No.
And then look, she gave me one of them. She gave me a handful of them, right?
I'm sorry, y'all.
And I tried the other one, right? It tastes like Lifesol. Don't ask what I know what that tastes like, but it tastes like Lifesol. And I'm not sure why.
Oh, I have beer. It's Lincoln Kugel's Summer Shandy. It is really good. It's like honey, lemon, and then beer. but it's really good.
And when Kayla tried it, she goes, "Does anybody else feel like they tasted Febreze?" And I go, "No, I feel disinfected."
Alicia, I have nowhere near as much peace as you're thinking. Like, you be thinking that, like, oh man, she has it all. She knows nope. My mom got me this little watch thing right here, and it keeps up with, like, your little heart rate and all that stuff. Nope. I realize I have a lot of hard work to do when it comes to me ending cycles too, or not even me ending them. Me realizing that the cycles that I was in have ended. I have a really hard time noticing that I've pushed forward, that the hard work that I've done, I've got gifts to come in, and I'm blocking them from still freaking out with mentally still being old timelines. That's what I keep trying to tell y'all. I don't have the answers. I'm in the same boat as y'all. It just looks like I'm the captain. I don't know why I'm the fucking captain, but it just looks like that I am. I'm going through the same stuff y'all are going through. I'm afraid to meet new people and open up and put myself back out there. I forget how hard it is to breathe sometimes, or I forget that I'm not breathing sometimes, and I have to work hard to mentally tell myself, like, hey, come on, Ashley, like, get back up in this thing. I do the same things y'all do over and over and over every single day. So I don't jump on here to beat y'all up. I don't get on here to tell y'all that my gift is better and I just know all and I'm just working this hard. No, I get on here to help y'all and then have y'all help me. Because sometimes some of the shit that y'all say, it'd be like, damn, I never even thought about it like that before. Some of the shit that y'all be saying really does have me look at myself like, damn, I'm working really hard. You know what I mean? And for some reason, having you all accept me, like this orphan card in reverse, having you all accept me as much as you all do helps me accept myself and this gift thing a whole lot more, because this is a lot for me too. Otherwise, I would show up like this, feeling completely alone and stuck, not being able to breathe, holding my breath, going outside of my mind, full on anxiety attack all the time. I do not have the answers. And if I do, I'm not slowed down enough, just like you all, to get them all. Yep, I will pull for you, D. Me and this girl from the past started talking again. Okay, I'm gonna pull for Deanna, and then I will pull for you, Alicia. Deanna. Deanna, somebody is telling you, since you so big on time is wasted. You equate everything to time. How long did it take you? How long is it going to take me to get here? Well, how long is it going to take you to make? Well, how long does it take to, see something like that turn over and invest? You work everything with time. Somebody keeps telling you that you're wasting a lot. they're saying this is like your third or fourth opportunity to give to yourself, and you got your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon. So they're saying this is the beginning. You're getting the, I guess, the bricks laid down or whatever materials that you need. You're gathering that. So it's like right now we're shopping for the things that we need, right? But then what are we doing to follow through on them? Because we always get this far. We get the materials, we get the stuff, we get the publicity, we get the clientele, we get all of that, and then we don't stick with it. So somebody is asking you what's going to be different from this time than any other times. It's not going into it with this. They saying this is what's going to be different. It's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. And mind you, you're a fire sign that's supposed to be tapping into your water side, Scorpio. So it's like, if you remember the things that I said about Scorpios, it's like they're saying, I don't know who I've hurt in the past. I don't know if this person still likes me, if these people fuck with me, if this is this, if this is that. And so it's like trying to tap in and see what relationships is there, or if somebody says something about you that makes somebody else not want to work with you. It's like releasing all of those fears and those negative thoughts to say, this time will be different, because if you're testing my commitment to anything, baby, I'm fully committed to myself. If I'm not committed to anything, I'm fully 100% committed to myself. It's tapping into that water portion of it, though, the Scorpio portion of it, to say, I'm not afraid to say, I didn't wrong this girl, or I don't give a fuck what somebody said. Like, she has a business and I have a business. Either she's trying to be a vendor and fucking make money, or you can't get your personal feelings out of it, and those aren't people I need to be fucking with anyway. So it's saying, what are you going to do different? Can you let go of the fears and let go of whatever you think your reputation is out here? Not the reputation that you think you have, the one that people show you that you have. Because when you walk into a room, people is, hey, D, what's going on? What's this? What's this? What's that? Girl, I thought you was going to do this. Girl, when your next vision board thing, girl, you looking like this. Oh, you know, I can get one of those. So, like, clearly you have connections and people that understand that. So if you let go of what you think people's perception is, I think that's your commitment. That's what's going to grow your business, is to let go of what you think that people think. Because you have everything else. You have the clientele. You have the base portion. You know everything that you need that it takes to get everything started. I think it's just the fears of saying, what is people going to think, or will people still support it after they realize it's my name behind it, or if I'm just doing it by myself, or if I don't have to work with this person, or if I'm buying from these vendors instead of those. So it's letting those mental, that's what I call them, because that's literally what it makes me feel like I want to do. Most people feel like it's like they want to call it like a scream or this, but literally on the inside, your whole thing is just doing this. It's what it feels like. That's it. I'm going nuts on the inside. My whole body is doing this on the inside. It's like a freaking maracas or whatever you call those things. Those little shaking. That's what it feels and sounds like on the inside. Everything gets clouded because it's like the sound that's coming from those shakers, those like in that scene in Boss Baby where he was like, can you run me some interference? And he's shaking that baby rattle. And so Tim can't hear nothing because, what's the big's name? Jimbo. Jimbo is shaking that motherfucking rattle, so you hear the The little boy couldn't gather his train of thought. That thing is running so loud, so it's being able to tune that out and commit and connect with yourself. Let go of what your perception is. You're the only person holding you back. You keep thinking that somebody else's name followed you, but your name is just your name, and you stand alone, baby. So if you don't know that, then I don't know what else to tell you. But your name is your name, and you stand alone. The only people you're attached to are the ones that you keep attaching yourself to. Oh, because you got this. Expect a powerful change. A new romantic cycle begins, and you are good enough. So full moon in Virgo, grounding yourself to let go of all those crazy past thoughts. A new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra, which is pulling into your air portion, being able to pull back and see the bigger picture instead of what's in your face. And then expect a powerful change. New moon in eclipse, and that's saying, you may not see what I'm doing now, but if you see all that beautiful, bright, beaming light on the side of that shit comes out like fireworks. All you have to know is that you're supposed to have it. Nothing in your past can stop what you're supposed to have unless you say you don't deserve it. That's it. Oh, look. At the bottom of the deck again, a Scorpio card. Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. That's what it is. And the most thing that you're fearful of is your perception that folks have of you. That's your thing. You think people won't support you just because you're you. And the crazy part about it is most people want to just because you're you. Even if people's just buying your shit just to give it as a gift, they want to support you just because you're you. That's why people keep asking, when are you doing XYZ? Just do it. Don't worry about the past. If the past people was going to be important, they would be still talking to you now, but they not. You worried about people that ain't even got you in their mental Rolodex, let alone stored in their phone. You done cut them from your page, so whatever thoughts they have are just that. They just thoughts. They can't even see you. Let it go. Yep, those are mental blocks. Alicia, your grandfather is saying go for it. Some people keep like somebody keeps asking you if you already left her, it's for a reason. And I don't know whether that's your sister saying that. It's like, why would you go backwards? But people change every single day. And if somebody can show you atonement over apologies, Alicia, that's the best part. It's not just somebody saying that I'm sorry and like shit didn't work out and just pushing forward. It's showing that I changed XYZ behavior that you did not care for in the relationship. So if somebody is willing to show you atonement, I say go for it. It doesn't, not apologies, but real atonement. I would say go for it. I'm never one to tell anybody. And then plus, even if it's not supposed to be a forever thing, dating and then seeing if this person is still pulling out past triggers or new things that you didn't even notice about yourself. Sometimes it's just a learning experience. It's okay. Outside of love, Alicia, somebody says you're not writing as much as you're supposed to be. Outside of love, they're saying that it's weird because as much as you want to lean into this person, you're showing up with more fears than ever, which is weird. And I think that it's, yeah, you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer, and it's like, I think that, I don't know whether it's, what is your fear of, somebody keeps saying she wants to be big, but she's feeling like if she gets big, then she's going to lose sight of the little things. And I'm not sure what that is. I'm not sure whether you feel like I'll be so on the move and on the go that I won't be able to keep up with people and their health and their well-being and their everyday and your day-to-day. You can't say I want my dream and then want to only get small pieces of it to make sure that the people that is supposed to be supporting you with your dream still support you in your dream. That doesn't make sense. You make that make sense for me. I don't understand what, you won't be leaving nobody behind. Even if you're not taking them with you in the physical, you're taking them with you energetically. And we all have the conversation of celebrities and socialites being different this time around. You know what I mean? Like, more so your private life being private. You know, you're only out there to do your job. So you will have that type of time. It won't be a constant boom, 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 because celebrities are just regular everyday folks too. They have families. Their kids and their nieces and nephews have soccer games, ballet recitals, and those kinds of things. So Don't think that you're leaving anything or anybody. Everybody's going to be fine if you decide to pick up and leave tomorrow. Is that your biggest fear? It's because you sound like you want to leave Chicago, like now. Are you trying to leave now? Even without taking off and being big, are you looking for a way out right now? Do you just feel like you just outgrown the space in general? What's going on with you? Yeah, you don't make any sense. You can't say I want to leave, but I'm going to stay. And if you're not telling people exactly how you really feel, nothing is going to work, because you got communication is key, but it's in the reverse. Even if the honesty is coming from yourself, Alicia, say, I know I want to leave, but I'm scared to do that shit. Say that shit out loud. I may be scared, but okay, I'm scared. Show me that there's nothing to be scared of, and then I'm willing to take these extra steps. You know what I mean? Help me trust myself. Even if you have to keep reminding yourself to ask for trust of yourself, that's important. I swear. Don't judge me. Yes, I'm drinking beer. But yeah, remind yourself not to do that. Jasmine, let's see what your word is. What your words are. They're pulling Jasmine's cards from the spellcasting deck. Eventually, something that's messing with your mental will mess with your financial. Please don't ever forget that. If you can't think, you can't make money. Because if you are making money, you're not spending it right. You're not reinvesting it right. You're not anything with it right. So they kind of do go hand in hand. So if you've mentally outgrown something, it's time to go. That's okay. You got the animal card at the bottom of the deck. So just take your dog and leave. Okay, let's see what you got going on, Jasmine. Jasmine, you got psychic abilities, so I don't know. Somebody's saying you're not trusting yourself. Surrounding her is a bunch of red, orange, and yellow, meaning that she's not trusting her gut. Everybody has psychic abilities. You know what they're called? Intuition. It's trusting your gut. Everybody has psychic abilities. All up here, you do the right thing when you trust your gut. It's like this little thing right here. It's like when you say, damn, I knew I should have went with my first mind. Yeah, you should have. That's what's going to save you. That's how you get saved. So everybody has that. It's like, I don't have what you have. I hate when people say that. I don't do what you do or nothing, but I be feeling like I got a little something. Everybody does. If you trust your intuition, everybody is a psychic. Because you can see what's coming for you. And think about this. If you're breathing deeply enough, you can see what's coming for your friends and family, because it's called being an empath. That means dropping your energy to be able to feel what they're feeling. And that's for anybody. It's like when you walk up and you be like, man, why are you so angry? Even though they're smiling, hey girl, what's going on with you? You be like, nah, what's wrong with you? And it's like, bitch, nothing. I'm over here having a good time. Bitch, we got a drink. Listen, it's like, yeah, but yeah. That your empathic, your psychic abilities kicking in. You're trusting your gut. Like, I know that she's smiling or he's smiling in my face, but like, I can feel the heat coming up off you, my G. Like, you're pissed. Tell me what happened. And they be like, bitch, I'm not even gonna say now. I was gonna wait until we left. But my mama gonna say this. This nigga tried to do this. This bitch on the way over here. Like, it's those things. So everybody has this psychic ability. So, Jasmine, you have yours. Alicia, I say that if you feel like that is something that is feasible, I would do it. Even if it's just for peace of mind, I would do it. And the way that leases work now these days, like you can sign a 6 months lease, 3 months. You know, you can see if it's something that's going to work out. And if not, you always know that you have a space to go back to. But if I've mentally outgrown a space, it's time to get the fuck up out of there. Otherwise, you'll drive yourself crazy trying to stay. Yeah. Jamar, you're probably one of the most empathic folks that I've ever come into contact with. And I just know that from seeing you, and that's just me from me seeing you and remembering you from Brown Mackie. Like dead ass. You can legit walk past somebody and tell them when they're having a bad day. It's like, oh no, come back. You're not just in a rush. Like your body language is doing something weird. Like, hey, you feel a certain kind of way. So yeah, you're legit probably one of the most empathic people that I have met. Jasmine, you keep trying to... Jasmine, the portion of your journey that you're on with this transformation, you keep trying to change things from the past. None of those things is going to change. The only thing that changes is the fact that you transform and that you're healing. Because this Justice card that came out in the reverse, it's not going to change anything from the past of you healing now. Doesn't change anything from back then. What it's doing is it's pushing you forward. It's pulling in your inspirations and your manifestations for new friendships. Different types of courage and different types of strength within yourself. You've got manifestations, inspiration, courage, and then friendships. Yeah. So that's what it's doing. You transforming on this journey to become a better you. It's not so you can change things from the past and make things right. None of that shit is going to ever be right. It already happened. If you could change it, you'd have did that shit a long time ago. What you can do is take where you are going on this healing transformation journey that you on and let it bring in new feelings that you never had. That way you can manifest things that you actually really want to do. I think that you're trying so hard to run from whatever mess you feel like you created. So it's like I'm trying to bring in new. But new is not always better. Sometimes just sitting and then letting people miss you. That's important. Look. Strength. I think that's what it is. I think it's just you holding out and actually letting people miss you. It's like you keep feeling like you don't have anybody or that everything just you get one good thing to happen just for 3 bad things to come right back. And it's like, that's not how it is. If you lose that mentality, then you will be just fine. But stop trying to change the past. You can't take back anything that's already done and played out. Only thing that you can do is move forward. And moving forward means a new vision, not replaying the old ones of shit that's already happened. Your word for this is let go. And if you want to remember anything, remember who and what you said you wanted to be when you was growing up. You're saying, if I was going to have this job or if I was going to do this, remember those things. If you're stuck in the past, be in that past. Remember that part of yourself. Not the friendships or the relationships or any of those or anything that has failed. Don't look back on the past and remember the failures. Remember what you said you wanted to do. Even if it didn't happen, remember the things that you said you wanted to do. Whether it's trying dance classes, a freaking cooking class, I want to be a freaking, I don't care what it is. Those things. It's tapping into those things because you're trying to go backwards, but for all the wrong reasons. You can't heal the past. You can heal from the past. You cannot heal the past. It's already there. It's happened. It's like saying my leg was broke, but instead of it healing, it just wasn't broke no more. No. Like it healed. It happened. You're like, it didn't, I don't know. It's like you wanna change that stuff and you can't change what's happened. And pushing forward doesn't mean forgetting. It means learning the lessons from it. So that way, if something like that was to occur, you know how to respond and not react. Because there's a difference between the two. A response is an actual well thought out, you know, it's communicated, you know, the proper way. But a reaction is like that, you know, you did this and then this happened. Somebody hit me and I hit you back. Ain't that a song? Hit me and I hit you back. Hit me and I hit you back. If you cut me, then I cut you back. So those are reactions. You do something and it's boom. Somebody said something, so you do like that. But you're learning how to respond. And so that's something completely different. But you can't respond to things of the past. That's impossible. It's gone already. If you can do that, that is a hell of a talent. But Jasmine, somebody keeps saying you really did like to do something. You need to figure out what that is. It's like you forgot what, yeah, because you got the passion card in the reverse. Apparently you had lots of talents. You just forgot what they were. And I can understand, like, given everything that's gone on with you in your whole 20-something years of being on this earthly plane, that, like, how a lot of things can make you forget what you said that you wanted or who you said you wanted to be. But I think you should focus more on that. So if you're going to make a list of the things that you wish you would have done, I don't know, from the ages of 7 through, 22. It's like, man, I wanted to take a dance class. I wanted to learn how to cook. I wanted to learn how to bowl really well. Or I don't give a fuck what it was. Something to where you're stepping outside of yourself. I think that's what you're looking for. I think doing that would build not just your old friendships and relationships. I think it would help you solidify new ones. Hey, Jasmine. Why can't I click this off of here? Hey, Bala. We're going to have to get together one day, y'all. Somebody need to start like a yoga group or something. Everybody's still looking for ways to relax. So I think somebody needs to start a yoga group.
Do you think has a Jolly Rancher?
My son has a Jolly Rancher? Why? It's 10 o'clock at night.
He said you gave it to him.
Has he been back here? Y'all see this people giving my son candy, right?
I didn't give him nothing. How would I know? Is that who gave you a Jolly
No
Rancher?
problem, Jasmine, was you at home today? Because Zion tried to come over your house, but we didn't see no lights on up in there.
She was home. When that bomb went off.
Right.
She said,
Jasmine, where's that bomb just came from? Somebody just shot a cannon in the motherfucking...
It was fireworks.
It was fireworks. Somebody shot a damn
4th of July.
cannon in the damn parking lot of our apartment a second ago.
Somebody's car went off.
Scared the hell out of me.
Not just you, Mom. I thought I got shot.
Sky apparently thought that they put a hole in her goddamn chest.
Dad, get off of that.
Hi.
Come this way. Come here. They'll be able to see you over here. Come here. Come to this side. You see yourself right here. Come here. Zaire's gonna say, hey, everybody.
You got new card.
You seen that deck. It's the spellcasting deck, the Soul Journeys deck, and then the,
Hi.
that one. And
Hi.
okay, did you see right here? Look. Told you.
No, you didn't.
Okay, go ahead about yourself. I'm almost finished.
Who gave you a Jolly Rancher?
Go ahead with yourself. I'm almost done.
See? Let me see. Caleb.
Please be careful, son. And stop taking all of those books. Granny brought like 3 of them back to me. I was looking for them. You stole them yesterday, you little bandit. Jasmine says hi, Zaire. Jasmine says hi. She can't see you on that side, sir. She has to see you on this side.
No, hi.
Okay, well, they don't see you over there. They see you on this side.
Was I who gave you a Jolly Rancher?
Oh, Mama did.
I didn't give you a Jolly Rancher. Stop lying on me.
Was it Linnell?
Yeah.
So I'm not Linnell.
Was it Caleb?
Yeah.
Was it me?
Yeah.
He's just
This working slaving, this slaving thing is not for me. Jasmine, your father says that it's probably time to get to the drawing board on your mobile business, huh? Really get to the drawing board on that. Yeah, because the only card that you got in the upright is peace. But you got beauty, answers, life purpose, transformation, and spirit, guys. They said we keep telling you the same thing. What's going to bring your peace? You know that you like to make people look good. You know that that's the answer for what you're supposed to be doing. However, for some reason, you're not moving forward with it. You stop in your transformation. So you want the answers. You know what you're supposed to be doing. Let's get some groundwork on your mobile business. Stop being so focused on this. You got love in the reverse. Don't be so focused on love that you forget to get yourself off the ground. Javala, I don't be fooling with this little boy. He lying and stealing candy is what he's doing. I done changed. Javala, you've done a lot of changing too. Javala, what changes you done made in these last week or two? You done stepped outside of yourself. You tried one of the things that I said to try when I said do something. What are you doing? Getting out of the house or getting out, meeting people? What you doing? Don't tell the truth. Tell the truth.
It's true.
No problem, Alicia. Yeah, Javala, because you got the confidence card, bitch. Don't lie to me. I know when people's lying. You know I know we got. Look at her. The bitch is laughing because she knows she lying. Because she trying to lie to me. Y'all don't listen to Javala. She's out here scamming folks. Don't fool with her. Don't listen to Javala. She out here changing transformation in people's very eyes, y'all. Look at this confidence card. You see this bitch? Wings spread open up to the moon laughing. They said it's a slow process, but she's getting it because it's to the side, but it says, I'm slowly building that shit, girl. I am slowly building that, Javala. I am very proud of you. I'm very happy. You learned this, even if it was just with yourself. This trust, that learning to trust yourself is building everything in you, Javala. I'm very happy for you. That is very beautiful. Didn't think you'd speak this word on yourself, compassion. Didn't think you'd speak that word on yourself, but girl, you're giving it. You're showing it every which way. For some reason, are you forgetting your dreams or you can't remember? Are you forgetting them or you're feeling like you haven't been dreaming lately? What's going on with your dreams, Javala? It's like you used to get everything from them, but now they're weird. Do you not know how to interpret them, or do you feel like you're not dreaming as much as you used to? What's going on with you? Yeah, heck yeah. Brittany, you know what's funny? Brittany Collins. I was legit, my daughter probably does not remember this, but I call myself, girl, trying to make those flowers that you used to draw me to color in Miss Alsop's class, English class. I call myself trying to make those. I don't know if you remember, but you used to make these. They look like, I guess they were like lotus flowers, but you used to make them, and you'd start with this little thing, and then like you could do these freaking petals. It was absolutely gorgeous. You probably think that I'm crazy, but my memory is awesome. But you used to draw these things in our English class, and we got in trouble for like basically just coloring and drawing the whole time. Anytime there was time to link up, me and Brittany was always with each other on the writing assignments because we one, we worked well, and then two, we just like to run our mouths a lot. But it is really good to see you. I hope you are doing really, really well. Brittany, did you just take a loss? It's like got you down on yourself in the last 2 to 3 years. It seems like you've been trying to whatever yourself. Scott, grieving. Do you be doing them? You said, girl, I'm gonna have to get you to draw me one of them. I'm gonna just color one just for old time's sake. I'm gonna color one just for old time's sake. I'm so serious. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with your dreams, Javala. Don't. Maybe put them into, maybe take whatever is the most heightened portion about it and put it into, I know there are websites with like dream interpretations. So like put that in there, like what does it mean, and get the different variations of it. That way you can see what's kind of coming towards you or whatever, because you won't slow down enough. So you keep getting all your messages in your dreams. Like seeing is believing for you. So you need to see it before it happens first. So like it's crazy shit happening because that's literally how shit's about to play out. But they want you to still go with it. You got trust. Brittany, what happened to you in the last 2 to 3 years? Somebody says you're grieving something heavy. It's like a big loss. I don't know who or what you lost, but you're grieving it. Like still, it still kind of has you kind of off your, kind of a little bit aside from yourself a little bit. You ain't fully bounced back from whatever loss you took. I'm really sorry in advance for whatever it was, for whom or whatever it was that you lost. Yeah, but you took a loss that made you feel lost. What was the loss you took that made you feel like you lost yourself? I don't know whether it was a relationship or whether it was actually physically losing somebody, as if somebody passed away or something of the such. But like you lost something or somebody, and a portion of you stayed with the loss. And unfortunately, that portion of you that stayed with the loss is the portion that you need where your passion is at. You left it where you left the loss. They have been so confused. Oh, okay. Jasmine's friend wants to know.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Okay.
I don't think I was paying attention.
She keeps saying, but you know I didn't go nowhere. Like, Brittany, if nobody else in your family believes in afterlife, you do. And you know that the spirit world is very, very heavy. So if you know she didn't leave, why are you living your life as if she's gone? You need to go back and get your passion. You need to go back and get your passion, baby. Don't cry. Just figure out what you left or what it is. It's like you keep telling yourself, I'm not going to be able to do that. If you're a mom, because I keep feeling kid-like energy. It's very very cute. So I'm assuming that you have a girl. If not, you have a little boy that loves on you harder than anything. But I'm going to go with the little girl because it shows up very cute, very, hey, okay. Like, it shows up very butterflies and rainbow-ish. So if you're trying to convince her that she can do anything, you have to go back and get what you left. She's not going to follow her passion until you show her that you have yours or that you can trust yours. You work a job now that you love, yes, but you want to expand on that and something that is just for you. Do you fix people? You do something where you fix people or you make them feel good. What do you do?
She's got another Jolly Rancher.
Okay, she's a diva. Okay, good. Do you fix people or make people feel good? What is that about? It's like from the inside, they're saying. What are you doing and you make people feel good? Is it health care or something of the such that you do? And it's like, it's not that you fully want to leave it. If it is healthcare, it's like, it's not that you fully want to leave it. You just want something in it that says it's for you. You love giving back to people the way that you do. That is awesome. You just want to figure out exactly what your space in it is. I think you just need to figure out what you feel like you left or what you feel like that you lost or something of the such. But there's nothing wrong with you. I think you just left a little piece of you with somebody else. You just got to go back and get it. She says she's Javala, you talking about me, talk about folk. Yeah. So what is it that you want to do? Is it like what is it that you want to do? Because you like, is it that, it doesn't seem like you want to get out of the nursing field. Is it something that you want to grow into? Is it like, maybe you're just, like an RN right now and maybe you want to be like a nurse practitioner? What is it that you're growing in or expanding that into? Stop being stifled by that. It's what it feels like. It's like you keep saying, I can only go so far in this. Take it as wherever you're going to take it. Don't put a blockage or a limit on you. That's foolish. If there's going to be an obstacle, let it be one that you have to get around, not one you created. That makes the difference. Sometimes the obstacles that are placed in that way, it's like, oh man, every time I try to do something, it's like a freaking maze or an obstacle course. But did you ever stop to think that maybe you put it there? Did you ever stop to think that in your head you kept saying, it's going to take all of this, it's going to be this, I got to do this, I got to do that. So you put all of these crazy hoops and hurdles in your way. Let go of that. Yeah, I think that healthcare is still your thing. I think that in light of everything that is coming out, you want to do things more in I wouldn't say holistic, but I would say more of a natural sense. You want the body to like heal itself. You're not too keen on these medications, especially knowing side effects and like how they harm folks. So I think really what you want to do is get into maybe it'll be something that you do on your own where it is maybe like a natural holistic way of healing people from the inside out, getting rid of certain toxins, because you know what it takes to keep somebody's body healthy. So maybe it's just playing around with those ideas and just maybe just start making a list, getting little things together of what you would actually be able to see yourself doing. But I'm very, very happy to hear from you. Because I looked at your face and I'm like, Brittany, I know this girl, Brittany Collins. I know her. And I sure did know you. I'm really happy that you're doing well, very well. You're learning this too. You got the trust in the reverse. Yeah, this journey is not easy. You're wrapping up a lot of chapters, a lot of cycles, and the whole nine, Brittany. This just trusting yourself is really hard. I told y'all this to your gut. Who are you reconciling a relationship with? Is it a parent? Brittany, are you trying to better a relationship with a parental figure? Or are you just trying to accept for what things, I don't know what that is, but somebody is saying it's a like you're trying to rebuild something or freshen it up or accept, I don't know what it is, but it sounds like with the parental figure.
So where'd you get that $30 Jolly Rancher from?
Your granny's wishing you luck, she says, because even though I'm standing with you and I'm wise and I have the healing, right? I got your luck. Most people think that black cats are bad luck when they're really good luck. Brittany, I don't know whether you're afraid of cats, but for some reason you keep seeing them. And the reason that you keep seeing them is for luck. That's your grandma. She says, I'm giving you the courage to keep stepping forward. It's like for some reason you get up some days and it's almost like you don't even trust yourself to leave the house. It's like, is your attitude going to make you spaz on somebody? The things, you and Javala and these weird dreams, I don't know what y'all going through, but y'all, maybe we should get together and like have drinks or lunch or something, y'all. Just kind of lay everything out on the line. I don't know what it is, but y'all need to lay things out between your head going crazy over things that you do not know. And then the fact that you've got all these things changing. Look, you just saw me shuffle these cards over and over and over. You got the same two cards. Good luck and healing. You're doing it. You've got your grandma fighting on your side like it's nothing. Stop taking everything as a loss. The things that get snatched away from you, you keep saying, well, that wasn't this, that wasn't that. No, you really are healing. They're just not things that you're supposed to have, V. You're not supposed to have those things. So let it go.
For every time it says it's 1 minute ago. Look, you can scroll up in there. Every other time it says 1 minute ago.
1 minute ago.
All wallpaper needs to be done.
Look.
So, I don't know, you all. I will pull, I am going to, I think, well, yeah, you all just need to set it up. Tell me when you all want to grab some, drinks or anything. And I keep telling y'all, if nothing else, do not hesitate to come and see me on Fridays at Virtue. That is a perfect place to catch me, to have a drink, have some food, get fun times, like old times, whatever. Like Brittany and Javala, I've known y'all for forever. I've known y'all for forever. No. I'm at Virtue on Fridays. Brittany, if you got a sitter, if you're not working, I'm at Virtue on Fridays from 6 to 8. I do live tarot and channeling up there. But if you want to come and like grab a margarita or just hang and sit, have a drink, talk, laugh, eat, whatever, we can do that. They have Fridays is game night up there. So if y'all don't mind getting beat at like one of the games that they got, I will beat y'all in those games. Yes, I'm talking shit right now. So whatever. But like, do that. Oh my God. Javala, please do not talk about my bruise days, because my bruise days, I was basically, in the 6th grade, I looked like a 2nd grader. So, oh my God. But Javala, to be honest, other than the fact that you had longer legs than us, you really wasn't big either while you talking about people was babies. I'm serious. We were going through a bunch of old stuff, Javala, and I looked at like a physical that that me and Keisha took when we were running track and stuff, and it was like me being a 6th grader, Keisha a 7th grader. It was like I'm in the 6th grade. I'm barely 4 feet tall. If I'm 4 feet tall, I barely weighed like 60, 70 pounds. It was like awful, and I'm looking like 2nd graders these days was killing who I was as a 2nd grader 30 fucking years ago. Like, this shit is crazy. This energy is for the collective. I'm reading from the Spiritual as Fuck deck. This energy is for the collective. So it says the present moment is fucking amazing. And it says, open up your eyeballs and look around. Even if you happen to be in the shittiest of time, in the shittiest of shit times, there's probably something beautiful to notice right this very second. It could be that babies have eyelashes, and how could your baby get any fucking cuter than having a little baby with eyelashes? Or maybe it's just that you took a breath and you didn't think that you'd be able to do that, but you did it. Fucking amazeballs. You're fucking breathing. So it's like taking notice to every little bitty something. We was foolish back then, y'all. We took everything for granted. It says exhale that bullshit. Today, practice the ancient meditation technique of inhaling all the good shit and exhaling all the bullshit. Think of good shit like puppies and pandas and pineapples, or think of things that don't start with the letter P. Breathe that in like it sparkles. Exhale the bullshit stuff like anxiety, self-doubt, and resentment. Let it leave your body like dust being cleared out. It works. At the very least, you'll have an idea about what stuff you like and what stuff to dump on your therapist, which is exactly what I've just basically been telling the last 4 people that I read for. It's to take that in and then get back to what it is that you like. Because if y'all don't know that, nothing comes forward. It's like I keep waiting on a sign, but if you don't know what you like, what would step up to you? Or even if it did, how would you notice it? Because guess what? You don't know. That's a scary thing.
copying you for the last 5 minutes.
You know what?
I've been copying you for the last 5 minutes.
Doing what?